Hello everybody and welcome to Game A Dayer. It is day 189 here on Game A Dayer, for real this time, and it is a Sunday, which of course means that it is story time. Today we are going to play Japanese School Life. Welcomed by the fluttering of cherry blossoms, the main character Brian starts a new high school life in Japan. Brian soon starts to get along with two girls in the same class after they start to talk to him. With their help, Brian gradually learns Japanese culture and customs. This game has very positive reviews and is available on Steam for $10.99, although there's a free demo. So if you are interested in Japanese school life, you can go and check it out on Steam. But for right now, we are going to play it. Okay. Okay, we are here. This is quite cute, so let's start. Oh, I've got my coffee. It's bright and early in the morning. I'm gonna try not to yawn too much. It is a calm day with warm sunshine. Spring in Japan is gentle and carries with it the pleasant air of finely polished glass. As cherry blossoms sway and swirl in an intricate dance around me, I take my first step into a new world. Finally, starting today, I'm a Japanese high school student. I studied so hard for this, but it all paid off. I got the chance to come here as an exchange student, and that would have been awesome. The flight was approximately 14 hours. I spent almost an entire day in transit just to reach these far and foreign shores, but I am here now, in Japan. It was a week ago when I arrived in this country, almost bursting with excitement. Dressed in an unfamiliar uniform, I felt every bit the Japanese high school student. I also made sure to snap a nice commemorative photo of myself and send it off to my mom and dad. I should call my mom. And now, it is my first day at school. I'm going to make so many friends at this school. Then I'm going to indulge fully in my main interest, otaku culture. Nerd! This country is home to all my hopes and dreams. I've got to study hard so I can understand my beloved Japanese culture more deeply. It's my turn next. I spent my first few moments in class doing a self-introduction. I need to tell everyone in my class my name. I'm sort of nervous, but I have to do this right. Let me work out what to say in my head. Nice to meet you all. My name is Brian. Alright, that should be good. All I have to do now is say it. As long as I talk clearly, they should understand. It seems it's my turn. All around me are Japanese people of my age. I'm probably a rare sight. They're all staring at me. In any case, I have to relax. Nice and easy now. Let's talk. I'm from America. I came to Japan to study. Please call me Brian. It's my first time here in Japan. I'm really excited. Nice to meet you all. Alright. It seemed like I made sense. Everyone is clapping. They're okay with what I said. I sit down and take a short breather, allowing the tension to flow out of my body. Next, I have to make sure I listen carefully to everyone else's introductions and remember them all. Good luck. That wraps up the introductions. I think we're free to do whatever we want for now. All the students have left their seats and are talking with their friends. Japanese high schools assign seats to each student The teacher for each subject comes to our class to teach his or her lesson. I feel someone's eyes on me. I must really stick out like a sore thumb here. Excuse me. I do not want to talk to people. I do want to talk to people, but I have no idea how to start things off. Ah, there's voices. Hey, do you have a moment? Huh? You mean me? Yeah, our seats are next to each other, so I thought I'd come to do a proper introduction. Nice to meet you. I'm Honda Chiyoko. Honda Chiyoko. The girl who sits in the seat next to me comes to talk to me. I'm nervous, but I have to respond properly. Nice to meet you. I'm Brian. I guess we'll both have a good year. She's cute. And positive. I like people who are positive. Right. I hope so too. You mentioned during your introduction that this is your first time in Japan, right? Yes, I've always been fascinated by Japanese culture. I see. As a Japanese person, that makes me sort of happy. Who would have thought my neighbor would be such a cute, friendly girl? I'm really lucky. Oh, I happen to be the class president, so if there's anything you don't know, please feel free to ask me. Chiyoko is the class president. Alright. That's really helpful of you. Thanks. Class presidents. I believe they act as the representative of their class. In Japanese high schools, each class has one student who represents them as a class president. I'm not really familiar with the system. I guess it's because classes have fixed rooms, so they each need a student who represents them. This girl, then, would be the one who represents us. Is it okay for me to call you Chiyoko? Sure, that's fine. I'll call you Brian then, okay? Okay. I hope we get along, Chiyoko. Our class president is in the seat beside me, and it seems like I'll have plenty of chances to talk to her. I hope we can become good friends. You look really happy when you smile. I am really happy. It was my dream to come to Japan. I see. Well, you're excited to come to school too then. Yes, the uniforms look so cool and cute. Don't you think so? Haha, I see. I think so too. Yeah. This is now inane banter. I don't know if it's supposed to be awkward or if it's just written that way. She's really cute when she smiles. I hurriedly cast my eyes downward before I lose myself staring at her. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm not used to being around girls, so it's embarrassing when our eyes meet. Girls are just the same as guys, all people, just chill, dude. I always blush when I stare at them. It's been a habit of mine since a long time ago. Well, you're really going for the real otaku stereotype, aren't you? There's absolutely no way I'll ever be able to say something like, Chiyoko, you're really cute. Weren't you looking around a lot before I talked to you? Huh? Oh, I wanted to talk to someone, but I wasn't sure how I was supposed to go about it. Japanese people tend to have trouble interacting with foreigners. You'll probably have some difficulty finding people to talk to. Doesn't mean they don't like you, though, so please don't think badly of them for it. Oh, of course I won't. I'm as nervous as they are, which is why I was looking around so much. She listens to me with a smile on her face. It seems like I'll have a really nice girl sitting next to me. Say, Brian, you still don't know your way around the school in the town, right? Right, I was given a tour of the school, but the town is still a mystery to me. I see. If you've got time, would you like me to show you around town? Really? Would you? Sure. I imagine it's pretty tough for you since you came to Japan and barely know your way around the country. Barely know your way around the country. You're right. To be honest, I did plenty of studying, but still. Yeah, I bet you're still anxious. After all, you'll be living here for a year. So, it'll be good to know things like what rules to follow and where stores are. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you're doing this for me. Excuse me. After hearing how much you love Japan, I wouldn't want your impression to be ruined. I've got to make sure you enjoy your time on the exchange. What an angel of a girl. I really am lucky. Choco. Choco, what you talking about? Let me in. What's up, exchange student? I'm Arissa. Nice to meet you and all that. A girl suddenly comes and talks to me. Unlike Chiyoko, she's very lively and animated. Did you not catch what I said? I said my name's Arissa. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, too. I'm Brian. Awesome. You're here for a year, right? We'll be best buddies, yeah? I guess she's a very enthusiastic person. Not the type of person I'm particularly comfortable around. Chiyoko and Arissa. Are the two of you friends? That's right. We became friends when we started high school. Right now, we are second-year students in high school. That means Chiyoko and Arissa became friends a year ago. Choko's great at looking after people. I go to her all the time for help. I guess Chiyoko really is as caring a person as I thought she would be. She came to talk to me, and she also offered to show me around town. So, what were you talking about? Brian said he's really interested in Japan. He also mentioned how he likes our uniforms because they're cute. So uniforms are a rare sight for foreigners. They're pretty mundane for us. Yeah, this is the first time I've had a dress code for attending class. Oh, right. They're totally something I wanted to ask you. Huh? Ask me? I'm also interested in foreign countries, you see. There are all sorts of things. I'd love to hear about them from you. Sure. Could you also tell me all sorts of things about Japan? About Japan? What do you want to know? Anything. I'm curious about everything. Which is not particularly helpful, but, you know, also true. Deal. Give me your number then. I'll give you mine too. You have a cell phone, right? Yeah, I do. Choco, you should exchange numbers too. You haven't done it yet, right? Oh, right. May I have your number as well? Of course. Ladies, no way. I'm becoming friends with girls on my first day. There we go. Call me sometime. Call me anytime, you hear? What was the thing that she actually said? I didn't hear it because I was talking. How are they translating into you hear? I'm curious. Arissa's charming smile caused my heart to start a little. I thought I'd be uncomfortable around her at first, but that turned out to be entirely untrue. Arissa's a really nice girl. Feel free to contact me too, okay? Sure, thanks, both of you. So, what are we doing later? We were talking about showing Brian around town. Would you like to come with us? Yeah, the three of us are going to go play. Huh? We're going to play? Arissa, fun comes later. First, we have to make sure Brian knows his way around town. Come on, what's the big deal? I want to go play. Play karaoke? As I'm sure you're aware, Arissa, there's no stopping you once you start playing. There'll be none of that today. Video games? Fine, but we'll play once we're done showing him around, right? What? Ooh, there's a pop-up thingy. Okay. Thanks to the generosity of these two, I'm going to go on a tour through the town. This is my chance to both learn about Japan and get to know the two of them better. So far I'm actually impressed with this game. It's got, you know, intelligent... Whoa. Intelligent dialogue, friendly characters, and even movement. That's interesting. Alright, that's about it for the town. Are there any other places you'd like to see? No, I think I'm fine. Thanks a lot for telling me so much about this place. You're quite welcome. Hey, I'm starving. Let's go eat something. Honestly, Arissa, what would you like to eat? How about Pizza Man? Anman. But Pizza Man is pretty good too. Choco, wanna split both with me? How come you get to make my choice for me? Not that I mind all that much, but... Awesome! Oh, Brian, what do you want? Go with the old tried and true Nikuman? I have no idea. Is it good? They're delicious. Hold on. I'll go get one for you from the convenience store over there. And there she goes. Sorry about that. It's how she is. Are you hungry, Brian? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty hungry, actually. I see. You are a guy, after all. I guess you'd eat a lot. How come Japanese girls eat so little? Okay, Japanese girls do not eat so little. I mean, I've had more meals with Chinese families, but, like, if you've ever eaten with an Asian family, they really know how to pack away the food. I don't know where they put it all. Well, it's sort of hard to answer. All I can say is that just how much we eat, I guess. Because anorexia is a trend in Japan right now? I don't know. Huh, I suppose I'd chalk it up to cultural differences. Being brought up in different environments probably has something to do with it. In my opinion, I find it difficult to understand how girls overseas can eat so much. I see. Maybe that explains why Japanese girls are so small and skinny. Stereotypes. Maybe. What's the matter? Did I say something weird? I'm back. Here you go. And this one's for you, Brian. Thanks. Wow, it's hot. That's self-explanatory. Give it a try. I'm sure you'll like it. Be careful, though. The inside's hot, too. Okay, I'll try some. Taking care not to burn myself, I take a bite. This is good. Wow, it's delicious. The outside is mildly sweet, and the inside is filled with meat. One bite, and I'm in love with it. So is this like a steamed bun? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this is great. I love it. It's really easy to get hooked on convenience store Chinese meat buns. Okay, meat buns. They get me every time. I can't resist. Let me pay for that, Arissa. I'd rather not have you foot the bill. It's just 100 yen-ish. Don't worry about it. Take it as a token of our friendship. Huh? You can eat one of these for 100 yen? There's sales tax, so it's not exactly 100 yen, but yeah. I recall Japan having a uniform tax rate across the country. The convenience store sells them, so as long as it's not a hot season, you'll always get to eat them. Sometimes they're in the middle of preparing them, depending on when you go. Usually they're sold out at lunch and late at night. When that happens, you just want it more and end up trying a different convenience store. Huh, Japanese convenience stores actually do live up to their image. You can't walk for 5 minutes without finding one, and most of them are open 24 hours. Sounds like a Timmy's, eh? Eh? They're stocked with food, drink, and sweets. They even have magazines and daily necessities. It's just convenience stores everywhere. Everything you need to go about your daily life can be found there. You can withdraw money and photocopy things too. It's a shame stuff costs more there than at the supermarket, though. Huh? You mean the same products have different price? Of course convenience stores cost more. That's why they're convenient. Yeah, convenience stores typically sell products at the price determined by the manufacturers. Supermarkets tend to have a lot of sales and stuff. Happens a lot to instant noodles, I feel like. There are also routine sales at the end of the day before the store closes. If you go grocery shopping around 8 o'clock at night, you can sometimes find them at half price. Really? They try to sell stuff off on the same day, so they mark the price down. Rules surrounding expiration dates are pretty strict, so they don't leave things overnight. They're open at around 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning and close anywhere from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock at night. That's generally how supermarkets function. Convenience stores are open 24 hours, but they're a little more expensive. That's the trade-off. I see. From now on, I'm going to take the time to go to supermarkets then. I have a bit of... I have to save money by stocking up on instant noodles and buying half-price groceries. Oh, by the way, did you have convenience stores also... did you know convenience stores also have courier services? You can drop off and pick up things there. Really? What can't convenience stores do then? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of things they can't do. Depending on the model, you can even pay with your phone. The IC card you use for the trains works too. Huh? You mean this? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You pay with the money you loaded onto it. A lot of vending machines accept them too. I've heard people say Japanese vending machines are pretty impressive too. You can get both hot and cold drinks whenever you want. Also, like, anything? They're rarely out of stock too. It's proof that they're regularly restocked and maintained. Plus, they got variety. The power to buy all of it is at your fingertips. It's all in this one card. Wow, this is a magical card. It's so convenient. You can use it all sorts of places around town. Japan really is living in the future. There are a lot of other IC cards though, so it's easy to get confused. But it's like, you know, there'll always be some places where you'll want to use one of them. So every time you see a card, you're like, might as well hold on to one. Wow, they're pretty incredible. Yum. I bought this with an IC card, by the way. Really? That makes this one feel a little special somehow. Not really. You want to try next time? Yeah, thanks, Arissa. You know, Brian, when you're happy, it feels really honest for some reason. Huh? Really? Yeah, it's sort of cute, which makes me want to keep telling you stuff so I can keep seeing it. That's the key. Be positive. Huh? Cute? Oh. Uh-oh. What should I do? This is the first time a girl has said something like that to me. I know what you mean. You get really surprised about things that are really ordinary to us, don't you, Brian? Oh, yeah. Oh, let me have a bite of your Nikuman. Nikuman are so good. Here, I'll let you have a bite of my Anman. What? Am I allowed to eat something that Arissa has already taken a bite out of? What's wrong? Don't you like sweet things? Oh, I do. I'll try some then. Nervously, I take a bite out of the pastry that Arissa's holding. Wow, this is really sweet. What do you think? Is it good? It's sweeter than I thought. It's bean paste. Is bean paste a new experience for you? Anman, so that's a red bean bun. Okay. Mine isn't so sweet. Would you like to try some of mine? Sure. This is awkward for reasons. This time I take a bite out of Chiyoko's pastry. I like this one better. It tastes like pizza. Pizza. Well, yeah, it's a pizza man. I guess guys like salty things more than sweet things. Maybe. Here, Arissa, you can have some too. Delicious. Sweet and salty. The best combo. I'm telling you. Okay, Shoko, it's your turn. Teehee. Anman are pretty good too. Excuse me. Watching the girls eat snacks with a look of pure happiness on their faces is an enjoyable experience, definitely. So, not much for plot so far, but... Excuse me. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little bit of a coughing fit. It's early in the morning and my throat takes a while to warm up to vocals. Anyway. All right, my gut has been appeased. What now? What do the two of you usually do after school? I'm usually playing. Either I'm with Choco or some other girls ask me to go out with them. Really? You're always playing? Yep. I wish Choco could come play with me every day, though. I have things to do. I can't just play every day, you know. Girl, you should cherish your time as a high school student. There's plenty of time for studying afterwards. Jeez. Don't come crying to me again before the test, then. You'll always help me out in a pinch, right, Choco? That's why I love you so much. Do you mind if I ask what exactly it is you play? What? You're curious? Yeah, that's the kind of thing you can't really research on the internet. Really? In that case, now seems like a very good time to go play. We're done touring the town, right? Hey, wait. She's dragging her off. Whoa! I'll be your tour guide from here. Drags them both off to an arcade, I'm guessing? Oh, I was right the first time. It's karaoke. Whoa, thank you. Impressive as always, Arissa. Aw, shucks, you flatter me. Now, Brian, how about a turn? Actually, I think I'll pass. I'm not very familiar with this. Oh, come on. Just get into the flow. It's all about having fun. Really? I think I'll pass too. It's embarrassing, and I'm not very good at karaoke. We're girls, and we're in high school. We practically have to go to karaoke by definition. Plus, aren't you pretty good, Choco? It's embarrassing, that's that. Oh, come on. We're the only ones who'll hear. Just don't think about it. I take a look at my surroundings. It's a small room with a large monitor under which are various small devices. Huh, so this is what karaoke looks like. Is this your first time at a karaoke place? Yeah, I knew that they're like. I knew what they're like on paper, but it was hard to find an actual brick and mortar location. Really, I can't imagine what it's like to be in a place that has no karaoke. We have karaoke in Canada, but it's not like that. Well, there are a couple of like Korean restaurants that have karaoke in the basement in like one room or whatever. But most karaoke in Canada, at least, is in bars, in a big room, with and it's like one night a week kind of thing. Well, instead of going to a specific place, people who like to sing just, sing wherever they feel like it. Oh, that too. I think even I'd be too embarrassed for that. I suppose countries are just different. The most we see here are people who sing while playing instruments in front of stations. Like buskers. Ha, yeah, I hear a lot of Japanese people are shy. Not saying that I'd have the guts to attempt something like that, of course. Shyness might be part of it, but I think it's more like they hold back because they don't want to be a nuisance to people around them. Yeah, it's party culture. The party culture never really took hold in Japan, so there aren't very many people who can let go like that. I see, so that's why. That explains how this culture of singing in private rooms came to be. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because, emotionalism is frowned upon in public in Japan, so you need places to cut loose. That makes sense. Okay, come on, we'll talk later. Which one of you is singing next? It's no fun if I'm the only one singing. But I don't think singing in front of two girls is a little... Oh, please, nobody's judging you here. You're losing out if you're a party pooper. For some reason, the one who's channeling my own country's vibe the strongest is Orissa. Oh, we don't get to sing? I thought it was going to make us sing. Ah, that was some good singing. Wasn't that fun, Choco? It was so embarrassing. I honestly don't think singing is for me. What? Why? I like how you sing. Don't you, Brian? Actually, there's one other thing I've been wondering for a while now. What's on your mind? I feel like the way Arissa says your name is a little different from how I do it. Oh, yeah. It's like a nickname. A nickname? Yep, she's Chiyoko, right? Sounds sort of like Choco. As in chocolate. It's cute, don't you think? I see. I don't even remember how many times I've told her to knock it off because it's embarrassing. I've gotten used to it by now. How come? It sounds so cute. Can I call you that too? What? Oh man, that's a great idea. All her close friends call her Choco, so you should too. That's only because you keep calling me it in front of people. It's easier for me to say too, can I? Deep down, there's actually another reason. I want to become closer to Chiyoko, and Choco is really cute. It is kind of cute. Well, I won't stop you. If it's easier for you, then go ahead. Really? Great, thanks. Alright, now Brian and Choco are officially friends. Jeez, I keep telling you it's embarrassing too, but I'm happy to be friends, so I hope we stay that way. Smiling, Choco says that with a mild blush. It's sort of embarrassing for me too, but I should try to summon the courage to say it out loud. Yeah, I hope we do, Choco. Oh, that's nice. So far, this has been a very happy, positive, upbeat game. Let's spend 1 year together in Japan. Was that all pre-intro? We had like an hour of pre-introduction stuff? turn this up a little bit. Suzuki. So the characters are definitely tropes, but they seem to be fairly good, like, representations. I don't know. Tropes aren't necessarily a bad thing. It's an easy way to have characters resonate. It's kind of like why the classic characters like Greek gods see so much play. It's creating a character that resonates for a story. You don't have to spend as much time building the character. You can just get right into the story. But the point we're hoping is that there's a good story. If you just use tropes and then don't create a good story, well then you're just not making a very good story. Right? Alright. Phew. The next class is, oh man, it's math. I'm terrible at math, so that's sort of a bummer. Terrible at math. Of course, I can understand what the numbers mean, but calculating things is hard. In a way, it's even harder than understanding words. Japanese high schools have a system where the teachers for each subject come into our classroom. Therefore, we rarely have any reason to leave our classroom. The only thing we go to a different classroom for is for special classes such as music or art with specific tools and instruments that are necessary. And for PE, I imagine. Also, each morning begins with our homeroom teacher, who is in charge of our class. There's a simple morning routine that we do. It's like a greeting. I was at a loss in the beginning, but recently I've begun to understand how it works. How are you adjusting to school life? It's taking some time, but I'm getting there. That's good to hear. Also, recently, I'm getting to the point where I can talk to other people. I've had lots of conversations with other guys in our class already. Like yesterday, I promised Kawasaki-kun, Yoshimura-kun, and Moto Kuchi-kun that we'd head out somewhere. It's more fun when you have more friends. And thanks to you and Arissa, I'm starting to understand school rules as well. Japanese high schools have a lot of rules that are a first for me. However, with the help of Choco and Arissa, I'm managing to get by without too much trouble. Oh, speaking of rules, you're also on cleanup duty this week. Don't forget, okay? Cleanup. That's one of the things about Japanese schools that was an eye-opener for me. After school, every day, the students themselves clean the school. It makes more sense if you stay in the same classroom all day. Do you not like cleaning? I hate it. Organizing and cleaning things might be my least favorite activity. Now, no complaints. We do it together, okay? It feels good once everything's nice and clean, you know? Okay. Seeing Choco smile motivates me. Have I always been so this simple? Well, at least you know yourself, buddy. Choco, is your lunch today a bento? Yeah, it is. Is yours too? Yep, let's trade my... I'll trade you my sides then. Oh man, talking about lunch is making me hungry. Japanese schools don't seem to have cafeterias. Instead, everyone either brings bentos from home or goes to the convenience store to buy things like pastries for lunch. I'm feeling pretty hungry too. Right? Man, I wish lunch break would come sooner. It'll be lunch after next period, right? We're almost there. It's so far away. Plus, isn't the next period math? Oh man, kill me now. I'm pretty hungry too, actually. I want to go make some pancakes. Me too. I'm terrible at math. I hope it ends quickly. Ah, friend, buddy, I hate math too. You too? It's, just stuff, that stuff's just too hard to solve, right? I see that Arissa and I have a lot in common. We just sympathize with each other over how much we hate math, too. Lately, we've totally been like BFFs. That's enough complaining from the two of you. The teacher's almost here, Arissa. Fine, we're eating lunch together, okay? Right? I want to figure out plans for the holidays. Holidays, huh? I wanted to see some of the math class. I know, I'm lame. Shut up. Hey, Choco! That looks so good. I'll trade you for it. Apparently, Arissa's mom prepares her bento for her every morning. By working some magic with the leftovers from the previous evening's dinner, she makes it during the frenzy that is morning every day. I love leftovers. So, like, the whole idea of taking leftovers for lunch, well, that's basically what I do for work every day. You know what? I don't know why, but every country has, like, food built on leftovers or built on using food quickly. Like, take stale bread for French toast, for instance, or in this case, leftover rice and cold whatever dinner was. It's just, you know, it makes sense, right? Sure, I'll take your meatball then. Choco, on the other hand, makes her own bentos. It's amazing that you make your own bentos. It's not that big a deal. A lot of times I just fudge it with frozen foods. But man, frozen foods these days sure are tasty. I love the fried rice. They're great for a late night snack. Sometimes I secretly go out and grab a fried onigiri. Onigiri. I don't remember what that is. Is that a rice cake? A rice ball? I can't cook, so I buy bentos from the convenience store. Even those are more than tasty enough, which again speaks to how amazing Japan is. There's a school store too. You can apparently buy pastries there. This place is crammed so full of students at lunchtime, so it's hard for people like me who aren't used to school yet to buy anything here. So, about those plans, are there any places you'd like to go, Brian? As we eat lunch, the topic turns to how they'll take me somewhere during the holidays. I respond almost immediately to Choco's inquiry. Akihabara! I want to go to Akihabara. Akiba? Oh yeah, that's pretty much a tourist spot now. Sounds fun. I'm up for it. Yeah, right. What's up, Choco? Nothing. Alright, it's decided then. We're all heading to Akiba during Golden Week. Golden Week, right. Golden Week is... Are they going to tell us about it? The day one of my dreams comes true is finally approaching, going to Akihabara during Golden Week. So Golden Week is a set of, like, holidays that all lined up in a week, so they just decide to take the whole week and make it a holiday, I think, something like that. I can feel my excitement building. I was so thrilled last night that I didn't sleep a wink, but I still feel like $1,000,000. Why, you ask? Well, that's because I'm finally going to Akihabara, the land of my dreams. I've wanted to go there for so long, and at long last, I'm getting a chance. Akihabara, the holy ground of anime, manga, and game culture. It's basically a big shopping district. For a foreign otaku like me, it's a place that's guaranteed to be on my bucket list. I really have to thank Choco and Arissa. They're the angels who granted my wish. It's a weekday today, but according to the calendar, it's a holiday, so people have the day off. I also see far fewer uniformed students than usual. Starting today, I've got almost the entire week off. Japan's holidays sure are weird. Choco explained to me that the holidays stretching from the end of April to the beginning of May are known as Golden Week. I can't help but feel that these holidays seem odd. Why don't they just make it one continuous stretch of holidays? If you're going to rest, then get a good rest. It's clearly more efficient. Having a few weekdays in between that aren't holidays just seems strange. I guess this is one of those rare irrationalities about Japan. Then again, it sort of fits the image of the hard-working Japanese. Despite it supposedly being a holiday, I see plenty of people in suits. I suppose this scene I'm seeing right now is pretty good snapshot of modern Japan. I love Japan, but I doubt I could ever end up like that. I recall Arissa saying, "I want to have all of Golden Week off." I couldn't agree more. Man, Arissa and I have so much in common. Oh, it's Choco. I spot Choco within the sea of people in the distance. I'm so sorry, did you wait long? No, don't worry about it. I'm the one enjoying the tour after all. Huh? Isn't Arissa here yet? Did she contact you? No, I haven't heard from her at all. I checked my smartphone, but there are no messages. She said she had something to do at school. I wonder what it is. I see. I guess I could have taken my time coming here then. I thought the two of you would come together. I think Arissa's doing something with her bukatsu today. Why is this in... Hey, click-a-link? Ooh, we have definitions. That's cool. This is an abbreviation of bukatsudo, which means club activity. Ah. That's why I came by myself first. Bukatsu? Oh, like sports. Each Japanese school has its own variety of clubs and activities. They call those extracurriculars bukatsu. It's what kind of sports does Arissa play? She plays basketball. I don't think she's very serious about it, though. Really? Why'd she join the team, then? She says it's because she feels like experiencing exercising every once in a while. She's the kind of person who can't stay put. Back in my country, people who join clubs and teams are all serious about what they do. There are people like... plenty of people who do take it seriously, too. Oh, I got a message from Arissa. Yeah, I got one, too. The smartphone displays a message from Arissa that says, "Sorry, almost there." In that case, let's just wait for her. Sure, by the way, is everyone in Japan using this? I point to the messaging app on my smartphone with the two of them told me about. The app has a green icon, and it also has a function where if you send a message, it tells you when the other person has read it. Yeah, everyone's using it. It's becoming more and more convenient. It'd be hard if people were all using different apps. What was it like before then? Yeah, I have like 7 or 10 messaging apps for different people on my phone. Back when my mom and dad were young, they were all using something called Pokeberu. Pokeberu? You could send messages to it from a phone, but it couldn't reply back. It could only receive. I heard they used to use that for figuring out where and when to meet and sending group greetings and such. I seem to have collected a log. There we go. Oh, you mean pagers? Then the messages they sent back and forth were apparently like some sort of code. For example, 0840 would have meant good morning. Huh? Why? They're using the pronunciation of the numbers in place of words. 0840. O gives you an O. Then you take the first carrier of 8, which is ha. Ohayo. Yo. Ohayo. Put together, it means Ohayo. My brain hurts. It's cute. It seems like I'll have to learn more Japanese to make sense of what she just said. Yeah, even I sometimes have to hear the explanation first before I understand how it works. This just makes me more interested in Japanese. Oh, speaking of being interested. By the way, there's something that's bugged me since I came to Japan. What is it? So you know escalators, right? How come everyone just stands in a line on them and waits? It boggles my mind that everyone just stands and waits on the left side. The escalators certainly don't have a sign on them that says stand still on this side. I even see people standing in line who keep glancing at their watches like they're in a rush. If they're pressed for time, why don't they take the stairs instead of standing in line? Everyone probably just prefers the choice that's less tiring. Standing and waiting is the etiquette after all. Most people prefer to follow etiquette. I see. The Japanese are a pretty serious bunch of people after all. Oh, speaking of escalators, there's a fun fact about them. Fun fact. There are a handful of places where the rule is reversed. Huh? What do you mean? They say the practice started back in Osaka, held the expo. A lot of foreigners came, so they probably tried to match foreign tendencies. The practice remained in place afterwards, so even today, some people still walk left and stand right. Huh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, are there any other things you've been thinking about? Oh, the trains here are so exact. They always come right on time. I couldn't believe it until I came here and saw it for myself. I also heard the trains overseas don't arrive on time. Do they really come that late? You bet. I don't think I've ever had a train arrive on time. They say the world will probably end before trains start coming on schedule. I see. That's pretty unimaginable if you're in Japan. Which is absolutely amazing. The trains here are safe and they always come on time. They're literally perfect. Oh, except when they're full, I guess. That's true. Rush hour is really crazy. Those Japanese salarymen impress me to no end. They're so dedicated, I can hardly believe they're the same species. I think they're pretty amazing too. After all, they have to make it to work on time every day, regardless of how stressful it is. Looks like we're getting another message. 1 more minute. Got it. And here we go. Isn't this a cute sticker? Single picture delivers response or expresses an emotion. The Japanese have an especially good sense of how to use those, but is that a cat? Yeah, it's such a cute cat, don't you think? I really can't tell whether it's cute or not. Maybe Choco has a weird idea of what's cute? Hey, it's Arissa. Sorry I'm late. Wow, you really did get here in 1 minute. Club activities took longer. Hadn't had a match in a while, so was having too much fun. You're always so energetic after all. Thanks. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, let's show Brian around Akihabara. Do we have time for Akihabara? Okay. Yes, we'll have time for this. Wow! How many times have I seen this place on the internet and wished I were here? Now I'm actually here. I'm in Akiba. Wow, this place is filled with anime and manga art. Yes, that's why it's so awesome. This is literally my paradise. You seem like you're enjoying yourself. Just breathing in the air here in Akiba is enough for me to feel like I'm in heaven. I mean, just look at all those goods that line the streets here. I never thought there'd be a day when I could look at figures, and doujinshi are comics, by the by. Doujinzashi, where people who share a common interest in pool their money and create a magazine. So, crowd-funded magazines. Cool. While actually holding them in my hand. Wait, are you crying? Calm down. You don't start crying here. Okay, sorry. I couldn't hold back the tide of emotions. I need to calm down so I can remember this moment properly. But man, this place is crazy. The whole street's like a festival. It's Golden Week after all. There are probably lots of people who come here from far away. I mean, look at Brian. He's even from a different country. Every self-respecting otaku needs to come to Akiba at least once in their life. Did you know there's a similar place in Osaka? Yeah, Nipponbashi, right? Huh? Isn't that a place in Tokyo? You're thinking about Nihonbashi. The one in Osaka is called Nipponbashi. Nipponbashi. Okay. Don't they have the same kanji? Yeah, that's why you use different pronunciations to tell them apart. Ota Road. Nipponbashi has the Ota Road, right? That's right. Most of the stores are concentrated in one single road. Of course, there are some stores in other places as well. I want to go to Nipponbashi too. I feel like it'll make its own unique impression on me. Choco, you sure know a lot about this. I looked it up. We can't show Brian around if we don't know anything, right? So she's a closet otaku. What are you getting so worked up about? I'm not. But you clearly are, right now. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Hey, it's a maid! Wow, they really do exist. Huh? Oh, you're right. She's so cute. I want to be dressed up like that sometimes, too. You're interested in that, Arissa? Yeah, they're cute. I see. Stop being so weird, Choco. Hey, do you think I can take a picture with her? I wouldn't recommend it. You'd probably get told off. How come? What's wrong with taking a picture as a souvenir? Anyone can put a picture on the internet these days, so they don't allow it partly out of concern for their safety. Stores generally don't allow pictures either. It's fine if someone who works there gives you permission, but make sure you ask first. This isn't limited to Akiba, by the way. It's the same for all stores. I see. That's disappointing, but rules are rules, I guess. If you go to maid cafes, you can pick services in the menu that allow you to take pictures with the maids. Ah, I know about those. They give you a tiny photograph, right? Yeah, it differs depending on the store, but they're usually 500 to 1,000 yen, which is about $1.50, by the by. Huh, so, sort of like a handshake ticket for idols. I want to go, but Choco and Arissa are here today. Maybe next time I'll try to muster the courage to go take a look. Choco, I want to go shopping, can I? Sure, what are you looking for? Figures and doujinshi and, slow down. Let's go one by one. Hey, let's go eat something afterward. Akiba has lots of food places, right? Yeah, we'll look for something tasty when we take a break. I can't wait. I'm going to buy so much stuff. Okay. Let's save. And let's title. So that is it for us for today. We've been playing for about an hour. If you are interested in Japanese school life with Josei Kusei, what's Josei Kusei? I don't know. But if you are interested in Japanese school life, which seems to be as instructional as it is entertaining, you should check that out on Steam. In the meantime, thanks for joining me here on Game Adair today while we played Japanese school life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it some love. Also, remember that the first video to get 100 likes on this channel will get that game a full video playthrough as a bonus video for for reasons, for love. So if you want that game to be Japanese school life, please give it some love in the with the thumbs up button. Also, share it with your friends. Get them to give it a thumbs up if you want to see me play through the rest of this game. If you have any comments, if you've been to Japan and see inconsistencies, startling inconsistencies with this game, please leave me a comment. Let me know. If you live in Japan and you love my videos, I would love to know, because I'm also kind of an otaku myself, so Japan is a real interest of mine. Throw a comment down there, just whatever you have to say. I'd love to hear what you think of my videos. Also, if you're new to the channel, or if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and when you do, make sure you hit that dingy bell, because that will let you know when I upload new videos, which I do every single day. Thank you for joining me today on Storytime. I'm Step. We have been playing Japanese school life, and please come back tomorrow when I'll be playing something for Mobile Monday. Thanks, everyone.